Hi, my name is Sylvia Stephen. I am the CEO of Sylvie Allure. Yeah, Sylvie Allure is a beauty business. We deal with basically braids and makeup. I got into the beauty business a very long time ago. It was from a place of passion and love. Whenever people ask me, Sylvia, what do you want to be in the future? I'll just say I want to be a hairstylist. In my business, I try to be honest in everything I do. It was a really difficult experience. I had few customers, but then getting money but not knowing where the money goes. I would advise any lady out there to start small, because when you start small, you keep on growing and then learn different type of skills. New things are coming in the salon business. We just deal with braids and makeup, tying on gele. There's this one mistake I made. I was not Hi, my name is Sylvia Stephen, and I am the CEO of Sylvie Allure. Yeah, Sylvie Allure is a beauty business. We deal with basically braids and makeup for now. So, just like I said, my name is Sylvia Stephen. I am the first child of my parents, and I am a student of University of Jos, a 300 level sociology student. I got into the beauty business a very long time ago. It was from a place of passion and love, because I remember years ago when I was still growing up, whenever people ask me, Sylvia, what do you want to be in the future? I'll just say I want to be a hairstylist. I want to be a hairstylist. Like, a lot of kids are like, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a nurse, all of those, but I would always tell you I want to be a hairstylist. So I think it started from a place of passion and love. While I was in JSS2, I told my mom that I wanted to learn hairstyling. So she took me to one of the shops in Padavi, not very far from us. So I started learning from there, and then I was upgrading. I became better in my skills, and that was how it came.
So how long is it to learn?
It actually depends on how fast you can grab this. It can be for a year or less than, but it lengths for 7 years. I think, just like I said, so because I love it, so I just felt like starting it here, the passion. I love to make women look beautiful, and confident. I started properly in 2023. It was a really difficult experience, even though I had few customers, but then, you cannot thrive with just a few, you understand? So it was hard getting new people, new customers, and then one of the hardest things again that I faced was getting money but not knowing where the money goes. That kind of the money comes in, but I do not even know what I use it for. Okay, so I would not say I've rented a shop, because I had to. When I finished, luckily for me, my auntie just finished her serving, so she opened a salon. So we just merged, and then I started working with her, still working with her, hoping to get my own place in a year. I think I got a lot of support. Yes. So my mom supported my business in a lot of ways, because whenever I tell her that I need some things, she doesn't hesitate, unless she doesn't have. So she supports me in a lot of things, and then almost everything was from my auntie. Do you understand? So I support the business too. I bring in one or two things to make sure to build the business, not to just let her do everything. Pay like few things like light bill and lots more. So things like that. So that was it. So at that point, it was at a point whereby I felt like I wasn't doing well in the business. Like, my skills, like, I was not doing well. I was not doing as I should. So I started feeling like, okay, is this thing really for me? Should I continue doing this business, or I should just do? I don't know. I had to think about the whole business. I said I was even going to leave it. It was advice from few of my friends that believed in me even more than I believed in myself. So they advised me. They said I can do this and I can even just learn more and groom my skills and become better in this thing. I don't have to give up. So that support from my friends and family, that was what kept me going, that I did not even leave the business. I was even thinking, or should I go into the buying and selling business? I started thinking of a lot of things. Braiding, yes, braiding, because your works is for you. Competition.
Yeah, actually, there are
That's
everywhere.
just this area, from inside this area to the junction, we have 3 saloons. Yeah. So there's one at the junction, there's this one, and there's another one inside the area again. So competition. So you just have to know your onions very well for you to even get customer. So if you do not know what you are doing really well, it's going to be hard because there are a lot of competitions out there. So there's this one mistake I made. I was not keeping records of income, expenditure. So it was more like I was working, but I didn't know what was happening. Like, it was breaking me. That was one of the reasons I had to think if I should continue with the business or not, because I was not keeping records. I didn't know how much was coming in and I didn't know how much was going out. So it was more like I was just suffering. I would say honesty, because I'm one honest person. That's, I feel like in my business, I try to be honest in everything I do. If you check out other salons, like one of my customers gave me a review like a few months ago when I met her hair. She was like, she went to a salon and then they used like 2 big sizes of attachments on her hair, almost 3, and then it was not enough. She had to add her in the salon and it was still not enough. So the woman was telling her to like add another attachment so that she would complete her hair. That was when she said she was not going to buy. So I feel like a lot of salons, whenever they are making pico's hair, you see them like reducing part of the attachments to, you understand? They take part, they steal from their clients. But that's one thing I can fully boast about. I do not do that. In fact, when I'm even making a customer's hair, I feel pity. Like, I don't want this attachment to be, I just want this to be enough for the expression hair. So that's one thing I stick with, honesty. Like, I am very honest in everything I do. Okay, first of all, I would advise her to focus, know what she wants to do. Yes, and she should start small. That you don't have to start big. You know that there are people that's out there, they want to start a business, they want to start very big. Do you understand? They go into like they get loans for starting a business, like most especially a salon business. They want to have a luxurious shop. I would advise any lady out there to start small, because when you start small, you keep on growing and then you will not have a lot of debt on you to pay while going up. But then if you start with debt, is going to kill your business. So she should focus and know what she wants to do. And then another thing I would advise her to do is to know her skills very well, learn different type of skills, and then not just this in the salon business, not like other skills here. So she should try to make herself better each time, not to just relax and this is what I know how to do. I know salons that if you go, they will tell you that this is what I know how to do, and if you bring any other new style, they'll say I don't know how to do it. So I would advise her to learn and upgrade herself. New things are coming in the salon business every day. In fact, you can be doing something new that came yesterday, and then later you see that another new thing has come in again. So you have to upgrade your skills, learn new things, and don't just focus on the ones you know already. So that would help. If I want to do that, I would relate with other salaries. Yes, that's one thing I would do. I would learn from them how their business is going, and then maybe correct some of the mistakes they made in my own business. I would get to know them, connect with them, network with those people, because when you know people, it's going to help you in growing. Do you understand? So when you know them, you learn from them, and then when there's work, they connect you to other people. So I think starting, I did not really know it. I was more of an introvert. I didn't really talk to people like that. I don't relate to a lot of people. So I will relate to people more. Most especially people in this particular business, I will relate with them more and then learn from them and become better. I see myself having a company, not just a salon, because I don't want to just have a beauty salon. I want to have a company, more like a company whereby everything is going to be very organized, not like a road by salons that we have now. I want to have a company whereby there'll be different departments. I may not even be working in that company if I truly in the next 5 years. I don't think, maybe still working, but then I would not be working. I'll just be the boss and then employ people working for me and then running the business while I do other things. For now, we just deal with braids and makeup and maybe tying on gele. Subsequently, we want to venture into different things like nails and installation and maybe spa and other things. But for now, it's basically braiding and makeup. Okay, the name of the salon is Sylvie Allure, and then it's located in Godad, around Rukuba Road. Ehindero Junction. From Ehindero Junction, it's not far to locate the place. I'm going cut. If you know I'm going cut, that's where the shop is. Okay, my Facebook handle is just Sylvia Stephen, and then Instagram is Sylvie Allure 18. The TikTok to Sylvia Stephen 18. My WhatsApp number 09049840843.